Hi everybody. Before we get this episode started, I just wanted to remind you that the second gift giveaway of this season actually happens on this episode. In keeping with the theme of this episode, the gift giveaway is going to be fishing tackle again. This time the retail value is in the range of $25. So again, make sure you watch this video and watch at the end just before the credits start rolling so you can follow the instructions and get in on the gift giveaway for this episode. So thanks to all of you for watching Rapid Outdoors 360, and best of luck to all of you on this second giveaway of season 3. June 27th, 2020 started off like many days of fishing for my grandson Wes and myself. But little did we know pulling out that morning just how special of a day this was going to be. So join us for one incredible day on the water. All right, 7 a.m. and it's day 4 of our up north fishing trip. We're heading out on a new challenge. We're just going to chase bass this morning. No time limit, no lure limits, nothing like that. We're just going to see what we can do. I think we're going to primarily focus on topwaters though here early, right? Yeah. So he suggested topwater, so we're going to start with that, and then as the day progresses we may change to crankbaits, jigging, trolling, whatever. All right, let's get pitching baits. The morning session started out slow, pitching topwater plugs in shady shoreline areas. We also had some camera issues, but still managed to get some footage to be able to track and tell the story of this morning's outing. Had a few strikes and misses.
Fish on. Oh, you hit it. I missed him.
But eventually, we get the job done and put some topwater bass in the boat.
Fish on. Fish on. I get the net. Okay, put him by the side of the boat here. If we get my camera, it's a nice size. Oh, right in the net he jumped. He jumped right in the net. Good job, Wes. Good job.
Reaction strike right there.
Yep.
Yeah, I just turned my camera off right before I made that cast.
Why? Just leave it run.
Oh, I hooked him right through the bottom lip. Look at that.
All right, first fish of the day. Ooh, he almost went overboard. All right, first fish of the day. Nice largemouth. He got him back in here. He pitched way back past this tree line, between the tree line and the shoreline. They horsed him out of there, so don't let him go.
14.
14 inches? Cool.
Fish on. Nice one. Get the net. Like yours, I'm guessing that size range legal, 14. Okay, get it in the water. Oh, he jumped in the net. Okay, get the camera, I got the net. We're good.
I'm going to try to shake him out, get an idea where he's hooked. Oh, look at that, he engulfed it head first. Another problem. That was easy enough to deal with. Okay, let me move this. Get a better thumb on them so you don't shake off on me. There we go. So, hopefully we got a nice strike on the camera on this one. Let's measure them. You had 14 on yours. We've got, oh, you got me, buddy. 13.
Ha.
13 inches.
There you go. Fish on. Grab the camera.
Big.
Decent size. Don't jump, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. He's off. Oh no, I got him. Yeah, flip him off.
Smalley.
Yeah, nice small.
Oh, he hooked himself on the rod.
Nice.
I got my finger out of there just in time.
And then you tangled it right back up.
Yeah. One hook in him. I gotta switch hands. All right. There we go. Nice little smallie. Let's see what we got. He's 12. 12-inch smallie. All right. It's about 5 after 9. We've been at it for about 2 hours. We're going to take a little break. We put 3 fish in the boat, 12-inch, 13, and 14-inch. It's been a productive morning, all on top waters in the shade. We were fishing shade the whole time. As you can see now, the sun's coming out, so we're going to head back, recharge ourselves, and we'll get back on the water probably in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. See you on the water again. After taking a slightly longer break than we originally anticipated to fix our camera issues and recharge the batteries, we were back out on the water pitching baits and searching for active fish. And it didn't take long to find some.
Fish on. I didn't even crank it. The camera going. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down.
Wes, it hit the water. I didn't even get a crank on it. And he was going nuts. Oh, he's hooked pretty good here. Don't bury the hook in me, buddy. You got one in the... Nice largemouth. It was funny. The whopper plopper, it just hit the water. I didn't even give it a jerk or a crank and he nailed it right away. Maybe 12, huh? he's going to be a little bigger than 12, 12 and a half. First fish of the afternoon, 12 and a half. Going back.
That was so cool. I saw him grab it and everything.
Got it. Got him. You gonna flip him? You need a net? It's a big fish. Holy cow.
Flipped him right up in the boat. That looks like a 14. Was he way back in the shade?
There's like 20 of them this size.
Hang on, I didn't get that. You're real quick with that. And I was zoomed in. Nice fish.
There's like 20 of them.
Where? Back in,
I saw them. There was like 5 of them that were about.
Right
they were
back.
bigger than this one.
Right back in here. The shade is the key today. We're out here.
That's
It's
exactly right. 14.
14 inches. It's 12:45, and we're still fishing shade. Okay, we're getting released. Let me get the release cam.
Oh, he swiped at it and missed it. Did you see that? Again, the bait didn't even move.
Oh no! He took it. I just didn't set the hook right away. Fish. You not hear me?
Oh, fish on. I'm sorry, who's that?
Nah. Ooh.
Another huge bass.
Second bass. Pulled him right out of here. Nice. Well, I'm concentrating on my fish. He goes, "Did you not hear me?" Nice. We'll get that measured. And we'll get him on release cam.
I guess 14 again. Yep. Hold on.
Another 14 or a little bigger? I say he's a little bigger, I think.
14.
14? Give me a big smile there. Well, Wes has caught 3 or 4, and all of a sudden, I haven't caught any. I mean, they're not even striking at mine. I got a lot of little bumps from bluegills, and that's about it. But he's throwing that worm, so I'm going to a jig and soft plastics or just a swimming jig. And it looks like the bite has changed now, so you change your tactics to the conditions. And Wes just taught me soft plastics is what's hot right now. I just talked about going to soft plastics, and Wes has done the homework and practiced. He is our resident expert for us on rigging. So he's going to show you how to rig a weightless swim bait plastic.
Okay, so if you can fish it with a weighted swim bait hook, but we're fishing it weightless, so it's more of a dying fish. So you take a hook. I don't get the wide gap worm hooks or like the offset worm hooks. Try and find the ones that have the more curve of the bottom instead of the straight, because it'll sit weird on the straight ones. So when you're rigging it, don't put the hook in too far past it, otherwise it's going to look weird when you try and cover the bait over the end of the hook. So only put in a little bit and poke it out. Probably about that much is pretty good.
Okay.
And then you want to slide it all the way through up to the top.
Show me the top then when you get it where you want it. Because I'm zoomed in on your hands.
Like this.
Okay. Okay, so
So it
it's
should
right
be like
there.
that.
Yep, okay.
Then you want to find where the hook is going to go through about, and you're going to pinch right behind it and then bend. And
That's how you measure where you put your hook in. Very cool. And you just put it just under that surface.
Just
This
under
one
the
has a little channel on the top. Show them the channel that helps hide the hook. You end up in that little channel. This one's got a little channel to help hide the hook. See it? So there's a quick tip. Today's Rapid Outdoors 360 rigging tip from Wes.
I'm gonna swing this now. Oh, I pulled it right out of his mouth.
holy crap, look at a little bass right there. Net.
I had pitched back into the deep shade along a downed tree. I had a hook up and almost lost this fish as he tried to entangle himself in the submerged tree. But I was able to work him out and into the net. Let's see what we got. He's unhooked himself. Check it out. Let's get that out first. Look at, what did you say? You know when they hit well?
Yeah.
All right, let's get them out, take a look at them. I don't think I cracked that 14. I think this guy's about between 12 and 13. Let's check it out. Oh, 12 and a half. 12 and a half. Let's get him on the release cam. With both of us pitching slow retrieve plastics and working shaded, shallow water, we were on the bass and dialed into a pattern they couldn't resist.
I told you.
After landing that last fish, his bait was shredded. Wes had to re-rig with a fresh plastic worm. While rigging up, he noticed a bass near the surface and decided to try for him.
I got the scent on this.
Another one. Another big bass. Pulled it right out from underneath that shade right in there. Saw the fish cast in there with the rubber worm.
Ooh, that felt great.
And nice fish. So let's get it measured. See if we can crack that 14-inch mark.
Ow!
What do we got?
13 and a half.
13 and a half. Didn't make the 14-inch mark. Hang on.
That was sick. I just did something so cool.
got one we're working on. I missed him. Wes just had a bite, but he didn't have the bait in fully. So we're going to try videotaping this. But plastics, it started out being a mix. There, he's got him! He's got him! He's got him! And flip him up. Oh! Ho 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 ho! We may have cracked that 14-inch mark right here. He nailed that fish. Nice.
He inhaled that thing. Look at how far the hook down is going.
Wait, I can't. There we go. Wow.
It's not sticking out far enough where I can bop it.
Here.
Oh. Here, get the net. I'm going to drop him in the net.
Put him in the net and let him breathe a little bit. Doesn't seem like he's any worse for wear. He don't think he's any worse for wear. Maybe he'll help shake out. He shook out a little better?
Yep, and now he's hooked up here.
Okay.
Now I can just hold on. Bop, and it's out.
Okay.
I
So
don't think he's gonna
this is another Rapid 360 tip. If you can't get the hook out and you've tried, put him in the net. He may shake it off himself.
He's definitely not gonna break 14.
No?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you look big. He's fatter then.
13 just barely.
Just 13, but he's a fat-looking
He's
fish.
bleeding something.
Couple things happening today, trying to make it happen and put bass in the boat. Obviously this morning we hit shade and we were successful. And of course, hot sun days like this, you want to fish shade again to be successful. And you wouldn't think that on a sun-baked shoreline that you'd pull 14-inch bass out of the foot of water, but we're doing it. Any little shade spot here, we're getting bass. It's phenomenal. So we're kind of bumping up. Normally most people would avoid a shoreline like this. You know, you look at it, it's too sunny. There's just a little bit of cover way up there in the shallows, but it's producing. So he's got a big one coming. Let's see if we catch this on tape. Oh, I see him. I see him right by that dead birch. There's a couple of them. There they are. I got them on camera. Right back into the shade. See? And that's a foot of water back there, guys. Throw one in there for that bass. Oh, we're coming up on this shade. I am going to bump us out. I do not want to spook a big bass out of the shade. So I'm going to bump us out. We're still in casting distance for Wes. Has he got one? Oh, he had it on and lost it. Those were the two fish you just saw on camera going into the shade there. But I would bet we got a big one sitting in here too in the shade. Try the shade here. Fish on. Fish on. I gotta get the net.
I think he's hung up in the thing.
Okay. She's got one on. I'm in the process of backing up the boat. We think the bass tied himself up here in some down timber. We're trying to keep pressure on the line, seeing if the fish is still on or did he shake off. Just see if we can see how the line is. He's not on, he's off. Like I said, guys, check out this shoreline. We're going in now to get his lure. But you got a foot of water and hardly, and just a little bit of shade here and there. You wouldn't think this size bass are in here. It's amazing. Like I said, most people would pass that by, that sun-baked shoreline, but in actuality, it's a major plus because the fish are going to be in the shade, okay? You look for the shade. You don't have to fish the entire shoreline. Pick out the shade spots. You could see how shallow we were fishing. And we're nailing decent sized bass. I mean, these aren't humongous world record bass, but you hook into a 12 to 14 inch bass, most people would enjoy saying, hey, that was a nice fight, you know? So, again, don't pass up sunny shorelines. Pick out the little bit of shade. Those are your high percentage spots. Put those bass in your boat. Biggest bass of the day, I think we busted 14. Nice. Nice largemouth. Yeah, you definitely broke 14 on that one. Good hook set on that one, eh? Let him recover a little bit. You get him, and we'll get him measured and get him released. Got him?
Yeah. I'm gonna guess 17. 16.
16?
Yeah.
16-inch bass, largemouth. Nice catch. So we drifted out here working on that fish. Did you pitch in back of the trees?
I got it in the middle of like 2 trees, and then he came out and swam at it, and I saw him hit it, and then I, just set
Cool.
the hook.
All right. Very cool. 16-inch bass. The fishing machine is really dialed in on this trip, I gotta tell you. Most bass fishermen know this already. You want to fish shaded areas. But the point I'm trying to get across here is it doesn't have to be a large expanse of shade holding what us up here in Wisconsin call a quality bass catch. 14 inches is actually a quality bass. 18, 20, 22, yeah, that's nice. You catch them up here, but 14-inch bass is a solid, nice bass. So, that being said, those little shaded areas on a bright sunny shore in shallow water up here in northern Wisconsin produce bass. Don't pass them up. Spend the time, bake in the sun, pitch them baits into the shadows. Another fish. Again, that little bit of shade on this shoreline right there, that's probably, we won't even measure him, but that's probably about a 8-incher. And I don't think we need to release cam for him either. We've caught quite a few fish today. Wes has been calling them. I wanted to go to this side, and we got a lot of shade all the way up, and he said, no, 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 let's get in this corner. Got a little bit of shade in here. Let's fish that. The bass whisperer, I guess I got to start calling him. Okay. Our second bass on out of that little bit of shade right in there. Second bass. This one's a little bigger. We can measure this guy. We'll get this one measured. Or not. Like I was telling Wes, I haven't fished soft plastics for 20 years with any regularity. And I really forgot how much fun it is. He's not as big as I thought he was. Still a solid fish, 10 to 12 inch range. Like I've been saying, that's the size. check them out. I'm guessing 11. Oh, 12 inches right on the button. Nice 12-inch largemouth. Okay, let's get them released. Hey, don't be screwing up my fishing spot. That's our shade spot for bass. Get out of here. They're gonna feed there. We want to fish there. Scoot. They came right through our fishing spot. Pretty cool though. All part of fishing. It's not just the fishing, it's everything, right? Huh?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Ooh, we're getting blown in here on the rocks. I gotta get us out of here. Another fish for the bass whisperer this weekend. This guy is hammering the bass.
And the new Scott Martin. That right there is a spotted bass.
Let me zoom in on. There you go, spotted bass.
A little bit lighter colored, not as relevant of a middle line, but smaller. They usually are small.
Going back. Go ahead.
Didn't even realize that I had him on. It was like, I didn't know if it was because of the trolling motor and we were moving, if I was snagged or something. It was small, I didn't feel it at all. I wasn't sure.
Another one. Almost a doubler. I had a hit and missed the hookup, and he popped one. I gotta get us off.
I think I got a fish. And then I set the hook.
He's, you know, when he used to catch fish, he used to get real excited. He's like a machine now. It's just in the boat. Here, I got another one.
I'm pretty sure, at least.
All right. Check them out, and let's get them on the release cam.
11.
11? Hang on.
Actually, feeding fish would be, you know, bait fish is being blown in here. You get active fish, they're going to be in here. A better chance. Huh? Yeah. Another one? Oh my God.
And another one. We're going to have to watch these videos and see what our totals were. This was an amazing outing for bass.
11 again. It's around the same. It's probably the same size as the other one.
Okay. Let's get them on the release cam. And while Wes was busy catching, I was busy missing hook sets.
Oh, damn, I missed another one.
And finally, even moving to a new location didn't change my luck. It's shower time! We are getting splashed. I had 3 hits along here, missed them 3 times. Wes pitches in once, and bingo. Another fish for Wes.
That hurts.
Looks to be, I'm going to guess and say this one is 13 to 14 inches.
Alright, just give him it. Just to make it easier so I don't tear a big hole in his lip.
Let him splash around and see if he works the hook out. He did last time.
It's right there, hold on. There. Holy.
Got him. Okay. Let him get his breath. All right, let's take a look at him. We get them measured. What you got for measurement?
14.
14. Nice fish for Wes. Well, that's the end of a phenomenal 3.5-hour afternoon for Wes and me. Mostly Wes. This guy easily, what do you say, 30 fish for you?
35.
We came out here this afternoon, 3.5 hours, and I bet we caught over 40 fish combined. And I mean some solid fish. Biggest fish was a 16-incher, a couple of small ones, but a lot of them in that 10 to 14-inch range. The 16-inch, like I said, was the biggest one. This guy, the Bass Whisperer, he's got a new nickname. You want him in your boat when you're bass fishing for tournaments. All right, we're heading in for supper. We've got a full day of fishing tomorrow left and whatever we plan on doing tonight. So we're gonna go eat and we'll catch you guys on the water later. While I was getting supper started, Wes was thinking of a swim to cool off a little before supper. It was hot on the boat. I bet that water feels like ice cold now. Okay. Do I stay or do I go? It sure was hot on the boat. That water seems so nice and cool. I could tell the gears were starting to turn in his head. Well, I'm not going to swim. I'm going to fish. More fishing. Oh, he's got a fish on. Look at this kid. Unbelievable. The Bass Whisperer. Released. He's smiling. He just saw that I had this on camera. He's having a blast. This has probably been our best trip of fishing in his lifetime. Other than Canada. Our day wasn't over yet as we headed out after supper hoping to keep the magic alive. Not sure that plastics were still the ticket, I started out with an old 1960s favorite bass lure, the Bassarino. This crankbait over the decades has put plenty of bass in the boat for me. Wes, on the other hand, stuck with what was already working today. A weightless plastic worm, slowly bouncing and working across the bottom. And it didn't take long for him to pick up right where he left off. Something flew behind the seat someplace.
It flew on the seat.
Where? Oh, on top. Oh yeah, look at this. Wes pulled him up and he was shaking and he regurgitated the head of a fish. Look at that. Oh my God. Nice fish, Wes. Largemouth, eh? All right, let's measure him, check him out.
Yeah, his stomach is empty.
Yeah, now it is. You could feed it back to him.
Oh, that's gross.
Like your dad did that time. You got?
Close to 13. His mouth was pointy.
Yeah, about 12 3/4.
Yeah.
All right, hold them up one more time so I get a good one.
That's gross.
So there's that. And when Wes
does that count as two?
No, does that count as when Wes picked him up? Don't release him yet. We want to get a release cam. When Wes picked him up, he shook and he spit up. That's a pretty big part of a fish. And it's on my life jacket too. Here we go. First fish of the evening. About a 12 3/4 inch largemouth. All right, Wes got the first fish in the boat, and I was hitting kind of an open shoreline, a steep drop off, throwing the Bassarino. But now we're coming into this stuff. So I've got my worm rigged, and that's what he's catching on. Plastics are still producing.
Ooh, look at his back.
Yeah, I see something got him. Let me zoom in on that. Yeah, something chomped on his back, or maybe he got snagged or something with a treble and took a chunk of meat out. So, boy, this guy, the Bass Whisperer. We ain't out here 10 minutes pitching baits, and he's got 2 nice bass in the boat already. All right, check him out. What do we got here for a length on this guy?
14.
So 14 and what was it?
13 and a half actually.
13 and a half and what, 12 and 3/4? All right, let's get a look at him here. God, look at this guy. Let's see a smile at least. You know, the guy's caught like 30 some bass like this. He can't even smile when he catches them anymore. All right, time for release cam. You know, I don't know why I'm bothering fishing, because all I'm doing is videotaping his fish today. This is ridiculous. Oh, he's re-rigging his worm. I got a chance to catch one.
He's got another one. Look at this guy. 3 already.
And I cast it over a log and I waited for him to grab it so his weight would get me off the log.
Oh, he threw something up too, didn't he? Did he spit something out?
A minnow.
A minnow.
Stop, dude. You're making
He's got 3. This one's a little smaller.
I'm not even gonna measure.
We don't have to measure him, but you want to do a release cam on him?
No.
Okay. No release cam, the flop release.
That water came up high.
And
Oh my God, another one.
I think that's a.
oh, tender thumbs.
And hook in hand. I think that's a spotted bass.
I'm taking a look.
His middle line is not very there.
Yeah, not sure. All right, you gonna measure him? Let's see what we got. I think he's worth a measurement.
He's gonna shake as soon as we go.
He's in that 12 to 14 inch range.
I'm guessing 14 and a half.
So let's see what we got here.
I was only an inch short, 13 and a half.
13 and a half inch bass. Let's get a nice, very cool. And what are we going for now?
Release can.
I hope I got him. Uh-oh, that one over the top. Almost in the boat. Oh, I had a hit.
Let him grab it. And just let him run with it. That's what I do.
Okay, wait, I'm right under that branch. I made a good cast. Got him. Got him. Ooh, this is a nice fish. No, get the net. This is a nice fish. This is a nice fish. He's under. Woo! Yeah, they look bigger in the water. He's 13, I think. You put him down, and I got him, and then the camera.
I'm on the board, finally. And you know what? I gotta give credit to where credit's due. He told me how to fish it, and damn if I didn't fish it exactly the way Wes told me, and boom, I got a fish on. I switched it instead of what I was doing to what he told me to do. He is the bass whisperer. Check it out. We are nailing bass. Well, Wes is nailing bass. I'm just kind of bringing up the rear once in a while with his leftovers. What do we got here? We've got 12 and a half. 12 and a half going on release cam.
We're having fun. Oh, my fault again. I reacted on the tug. There is one here on this side of that. Now I'm going to try to get way back there. Perfect. I did it again. Got him. Another good one. Don't jump, don't jump. He's under the boat. I'm gonna flip him right now. That's a nice bass. Oh, and again, I did it just like you said. There he is.
There he is. Wes was looking at me, giving me a thumbs up, like, okay, release him, let's fish. And I said, hey, I don't catch that many of them like you do. I'd like to get some of mine on the camera. All right, let's check them out here. I'm going to be at 13, right on the button. 13. I'm back to filming. I got 2 of them there. I got 2 on camera, but I'm back to filming. This one, that log that's right there, he actually caught the fish on the other side of the log and managed to drag him over the log.
Jeez.
And into the boat.
Camera. Looks like he got caught before.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm gonna guess 12.
We're catching some solid northern.
Right on the
12. We're catching some solid northern Wisconsin bass. These are typical bass up here in northern Wisconsin. That 11, 12 to 14 to 15 is a typically good fish for northern Wisconsin. So, all right, release cam. But we are having a phenomenal bass fishing challenge day. We just decided to fish bass all day, and we're plastic is the bite today, definitely. We did also catch some on top water, but by far the plastic bite is putting fish in the boat for us today. So
I'm gonna guess 12.
thinking 12? No, I think he's a little shorter than 12. Watch out for that hook swinging by your head too.
Oh, over.
What is he?
He's like 12 and a quarter.
12 and a quarter. All right. And we're ready for release cam. That one? Fish on. You get him in the boat before I can get the camera. By the time I get my bait in and grab the camera, he's already flipping the thing in the boat. That's a little guy. I don't think we got to measure or do a... Let's do a flop release. Here we go, flop release. Fish on. West with another one. Okay, this time I'm not even reeling. Cool.
Oh,
What?
look at the hook in his mouth.
Can't see.
Literally, it was just a sharp point,
Wait, let
and
me
it's
get it.
out.
Oh my goodness, that was it?
It was like that. It was literally like that.
Wow.
That was it. That's literally a miracle fish right there.
Nice. Good way to end the evening right there with that fish.
I'm throwing him at that hook. Oh, look at my thumb, dude.
Let's see. What's the matter? He's got bass thumb. All right. Yeah, there you go. All right. It was an awesome day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We had probably our most phenomenal day fishing thanks to this guy right here. He figured out the pattern on plastic early this morning. We were throwing surface baits and catching some, but he figured out that plastic pattern, and that stayed all day long right till this final fish here at 9:20 at night. We're going to be close to 50 decent northern Wisconsin bass. So, all right, we're going to clean up and we're heading back to the cabin. Again, I give a thank you to my grandson. Awesome job today of figuring out the pattern and teaching me how to finesse that worm in cover. Had a lot of fun today. Catch you guys on the water tomorrow. We got one more day up here in northern Wisconsin. See you tomorrow. Hi. In the interest of video length and telling our story of our phenomenal day on the water, during the editing of this video, we're only showing 30 of the 55 fish that we caught that day. Now, the bass whisperer, Wes, managed to land 40 of them, while I brought up the rear, only putting 15 in the boat. And we spent a total of 8 hours on the water catching 55 fish, which averages out to just about one every 9 minutes while we were on the water that day. Now, 43% of the fish caught were bigger than 13 inches, with the largest one being caught by who else, Wes, at 16 inches. And the average length of the 55 fish boated that day turned out to be 12.5 inches. Now, let's take a look at the current standings for the 2020 Fish Challenge. Now, any way you look at it, This was a memory-making day that neither one of us will soon forget. Hey, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video. Hi, thanks for watching the video. Now here's the instructions for the second giveaway for Season 3. In keeping with the theme of the video, just like the last giveaway, we're going to give away a couple of packages of plastic baits from Guggen Baits. The first one is going to be the 10-inch Mondo worms in a natural color. The second package is going to be the Bandito bugs in the Bama bug color. Now, in order to rig those, we're going to also include in the package a set of VMC wide gap 4/0 hooks for rigging the Mondo worms, and a Guggen Brothers 3/8 ounce weight in the Cowboy Craw color so that you can rig the Bandito bugs on that. Now, I'm also going to include an 11-ounce Rapid Outdoors 360 mug. So at the end of the day, you can enjoy your favorite beverage after a hard day of fishing. Or you can use it in the morning as a wake-me-up. Now, in order to qualify for the gift giveaway, you have to hit the like button and type out a comment on this video before September 20th. That will put you in the drawing to be held on September 21st. Now, one lucky viewer will be chosen to try to duplicate our feat that we did on the water in this video, and send us some photos of your accomplishments trying to do that, and we're going to include those in a future episode of Rapid Outdoors 360. So be sure to hit that like button and type a comment on this video. Again, this is just my way of saying thanks to all my subscribers and viewers for supporting Rapid Outdoors 360's YouTube channel. Again, remember, you have to hit the like button and type in a comment to be included in the drawing. Now, multiple comments will not give you multiple entries in the drawing. One comment will give you one entry in the drawing on September 21st for the giveaway package. Now, best of luck to all of you. Remember, hit that like button and type a comment on this video. And remember, get that done before September 20th to be eligible for the drawing on September 21st. And just a heads up that there'll be another gift giveaway later this season. So if you're not already a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on the opportunity to get another gift giveaway from Rapid Outdoors 360. Again, thanks for watching, and best of luck to all of you. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos on my channel. A big thank you for that. Now, feel free to comment below, or if you don't want your comments available in the public eye, we can also be reached at rapidoutdoors360@gmail.com. And if you know a friend you think may enjoy this video series, please feel free to share this with him or share our link. And always, whether you fish or hunt, make sure you practice CCR. Catch, conserve, replenish. Make sure that that resource is available for future generations. We'll see you all next time. Got him? 16? 16-inch bass, largemouth. Nice catch.